Hello, everyone. It's great having you here. You are welcome to Market Formula. This is where we talk about the technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market. If you are new to Nigerian stock market, this is where we make money from the buying and selling of stocks that are listed in the market. To be me uh, hosting you guys. Thank you for always turning out. For those that are on the WhatsApp group, please, if you can just message them and remind them that the meeting is already on. And if you are joining for the first time, you are welcome home. This is where we discuss the market generally recently. A lot of people are making money, and there's one sector that is very, very interesting that I want us to know and look at tonight. I've brought experts on this channel before to come and talk about the sector. Sector is the insurance sector. Although we are going to look at the market generally, we are going to look at the market generally. So when we look at the market, I'll be open, the chart is open. You can tell to look at what we should expect this week because the market is actually at a very critical point, meaning at this junction, a lot can happen and a lot is about to happen. So as you are coming in, let me know where you are joining from network. I don't think I will continue with this YouTube live because it's really, really, really buffering. Network is not working, it's not really good today. So maybe we go back to my normal Zoom. But I want people to come up here. September is open now. Today we are opening the class for the next cohort. And if you are interested, I know some people have already messaged me that they are interested. Thank you. Welcome, Mr. Adetayo from Lagos. They have already interested, showed interest. And yes, we'll be starting another session next week Sunday. So if you are interested, you can always message me. The floor is already taking position. Just the same way people are taking position in the thank you, my people. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I pray that this network will really work well for us because from my hand is really buffering. Okay, Mr. Michael, you are welcome from Abeokuta. Good evening, sir. Mr. Haba. Yeah, so let's go to what we have for today. Like I said, and we are already taking in new students, and we have uh, two students that have already taken position. So we only have 8 slots left. This is the cheapest mentorship that you will ever get on any market, whether it's Nigerian market, whether it's global market, anywhere. Go and check. This is the cheapest, and you can testify. People that have attended my program, they can testify. If you have attended my program, please can you just put it in the chat box so that people can know that the course is one-on-one. That one we structure the class to suit you and to suit your timing and to suit your personality, to suit your risk profile. That's what I do in that class. It's more like a consultation after the training. Then we go into what's it called? More like a consultation. I will analyze your portfolio and do a lot of things for you. That one is for 100,000 naira. But there is the class that most of the people that I have that are joining is the class of 10. I'll say bye bye to group of 10 class and go back to my normal program for next year, which is one-on-one, and the other club that I was running. But let's just pray that I'm able to run the club because I do other things too. So if it's not going to affect each other. So the one-on-one, just the first Sunday or first week in the month. That's when I start that one. So 10 people will come, they pay 20,000 naira. So when they pay 20,000 naira, that 20,000 naira is going to be for uh let's say it's for 3 months actually. It's for 3 months. But the first 1 month is classes. I will teach you what I'm doing, which is what I want to one-on-one month mentorship. That mentorship is actually one-on-one. You don't need it's not a group class anymore. You can private chat me. I will teach you if you want to buy anyone, you have challenge, you don't know one or two things that you might be finding difficult. Although you have attended the class, maybe you didn't get one or two concepts within the rest 2 months. Yes, I will put you through. I hold you by the hands, and that's what we do for that. Wow. Okay, let's go to what we have for today. If you need more guidance on the mentorship, just message me. I will drop my contact now. So we are, thank God, the market yesterday. Oh, before I come here, let me come first show us what the index did, because I like to start from the index. Index is just the basket that track all the stock that are listed in the market. That's the whole share. And we also have other index too, other indices. But if time permits, we can look at maybe one or two of them. And I will tell you how you can actually use this index to profit in the market. Let's go to all share. So from all share, I believe you can all see my screen now. So for those that are asking about the one-on-one, majorly on the insurance stock, I will tell you how I would have approached the insurance stock. So let's start from the all share. So all share, the basket that contains all the shares that are listed. And you know, for me, I'm a candlestick fan. I understand candle. If you wake me up, I'm seeing candle. I'm sleeping, I'm seeing candle. So I like candle a lot. So let's go and see what is happening here. This is a 3 month chart. On the 3 month chart, we have a bullish, strong bullish candle, which is just having mining, just slight retracement on top of it. That is for the 3 months. And this 3 month chart will end by September. So at the end of September, we need to come and check this candle and see what it has formed. This candle most likely, if which is going to be a push up again, because these bulls, the buyers, which we call the bulls, they are still going to push this thing, and let's see whether it's going to break this high, and we are going to have another high above there. But let's go and check the monthly. So for the monthly, what's happening on the monthly? The candle is already forming a pin bar. What's a pin bar? Is a rejection of higher price or a lower price. So this is actually a pin bar. When it's up like this, we call it a shooting star. When it's down here, it looks like a pin. Now, if you agree with me that it looks like a pin, let me say. But mind you, this candle has not closed. It's going to close this week, Friday. So by this week, Friday, this candle would have made sense. Would have been the candle that, yes, we now say is the most important one that we need to focus on, because at that level, we know what the market wants to do. But at this current level, we don't know. The candle has not closed. It will close by the end of August, and we need to wait for the market to close. We don't predict it. But the candle that has closed, we now step it down again. As we are going higher, we are going to lagging indicators, lagging candles. As we are coming lower, whatever the monthly candle do for the weekly candle do for 4 weeks. That's what we mean 1 month. So four of these, 4 weeks, 1 month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 month. So already we are seeing 1 month from here. These are the four candles that want to form the 1 month. So immediately this candle closes like this. This is the most important candle here. And if you are a member of the stock mentorship class, you know that this is a what? Is a pullback candle. There is an opposite candle, and so here this combination is a valid swing. Anytime we have a valid swing, what do? We measure. This is what we call Fibonacci retracement. Market has gotten to the roof. Price moves in swing. Let me say, I've said it before, but let me still reiterate. Price moves in swing, meaning that when it's going, it will not continue like swing. Can be a bullish swing. It will go back and do a bearish swing. It will go and do a bullish swing, go back and do a bearish swing. So already this is a bullish swing. If you have a bullish swing like this, so market now wants to do a bearish swing. This is a bullish swing. It's about to do a bearish swing. So we not want to measure where the market will find support. Here is 0.78 0.786. This support most likely is a weak support. If market finds support buyers, because as this thing is going up, people bought here and they are making the money here. So when it's coming down, if it doesn't come to lower enough from their exit, they will not be interested. Somebody that sold here now, you will now come and buy here. Somebody you bought something at 10 naira, it got to 20 naira, it now came to 18 naira, you now say you want to buy. It will not look attractive. This thing will retrace. It will attract even people that bought from here. Those levels start from the golden ratio, which is 0.618. By the time it's getting here, it will attract some of the people that bought here. One, they are supplying the buy demand. The people that bought here that are losing can also come and buy more here to average their cost. Understand? That's the second people that are interested. There are some people that missed this opportunity when the market was going up. It moved from 10 naira to 20 naira. They feel we missed this move. So as it's coming down, by the time it's getting to maybe 16 naira, 15 naira, they are now interested in what the market is about to do at this point. So this place will serve as a very good support for people to enter. That's one. Another place that level that is also very important is the 50% retracement of here. Market also find support there. By the time it's getting here, market can find support here also. But by the time it's dipping into this course, maybe the market will just move in a sideways market for a very long time. It might cause that. But let's not dwell too much on that. But you understand how I got this swing. So since I have this swing now, it's a valid swing, I can use here to here. That's another. You see where markets can also find support around here, which is around that same golden ratio. Let me go down and check it from here. From here. So from here, you can see where do I have that golden. Okay, see around here, we can see that the market can still find support around there. Two things happening there. This is the second most important candle that the market may come and find support there. So this support is also key for the all share index. But if you ask me, the market has already formed a swing. But remember, this was the former roof, which will also serve as a support, a floor for the building that is on top. The way market move is this, the way price move. If we look at the roof, it's like building that are stacked upon each other. So if you have maybe second floor here and we have third floor here. So the third floor, the roof of the second floor is now the floor of the third floor. So that's how market moves. So support will become resistance and the resistance will become support. That's just the basic movement of price. Enough I've said about the all share. Let's now go and look at the insurance sector index. So let's look at the insurance. On the weekly chart, this is what? This is a rejection. It's a strong rejection, but this body did not really represent a pin bar because it's not like square like I saw in that one. This one looks more like a bullish something that is this. So we are good with that. So this is my most important candle. The market, let's see whether the buyers at this level can push this market back to the previous high. At least we need to first hit this previous high and see whether the market is going to break it. In trading, we don't predict, we only react. So don't think, yes, he's going to break it. I don't know if he's going to break it. It's out here. And a lot of people were panicking. I said, we need to wait for the market to actually do what it wants to do. And look at what market did last week. It failed to close below the most important candle. He just tapped into it and formed this candle. This candle, what it represents, psychology behind it. Price went up, came down, and now come and close like this. This is what actually happened. And this is the bearish body that held that move. The bearish body is still inside this bullish body. So we don't know yet. This week will show us the sign. So if you still want to buy insurance stock, I can say go ahead at where it is now. You can go ahead, you can take the risk. But I will come back next week and come and analyze this market again. If the weekly candle, I repeat, this week fail to close above the body of the most important bullish candle, we don't have a bullish continuation. In the strategy that I teach, there are three signals that you must signal, and you need to understand what it means to be a buy continuation. Four things actually, and you need to understand what it means to be a sell continuation. When you see a body candle sell body closes below the low of no below the body of the most important bearish candle, we have a bearish continuation. That's one. If a candle body, bullish body, close above the body of a bearish candle, sell body close below the body of a bullish most important candle. There's a bullish most important candle in all these things that I'm looking at. There are many bullish candles, but there are ones that are important. There are others that they are not important to me. I only see few ones. So as I'm seeing this candle now, I'm seeing like one, two, three candles that are important here. So out of all these many candles, so I will teach you how to understand those terms, how to know which one is that. Just message me and we get you started. If you have already attended my training, please let me know. Let me even know in the comments. I just forgot my people that are waiting on the. Let me know in the comments. You know you have already attended my training and you are on this call. Please let me tell people your experience. Please, I need you to do that for me. Just tell people your experience. Okay, this is what I learned. Oh, the guy is not good. It's just let me know. Be honest. I just want you to be honest, sincerely. Me, I'm an honest guy. If you give me a feedback, I will go and work on it. That's that's one thing about me. I was telling my children today that okay, I have two orders on Fiverr for someone to give me a job to program training robots for him. That's the two order. I just opened a. In fact, did I open? I opened the account long ago. I did not follow up on it, but recently I was like, let me even do this account like is it up to 2 months now? Yes, I said okay. Let me just open the account. And the two orders that I've gotten, I got 5 star. And I was telling my children was say, daddy, you are a star, you are a star. It's good. But if you tell me the otherwise, yes, I will still go and work. In fact, you don't need anybody to tell you what you work on what is necessary. So the next thing that you need to understand is a bullish continuation. What's a bullish continuation? Most important candle. Forget about the jargons. Let's now go and analyze the stock. I'll be picking them one after the other, so that I will not leave anyone untouched. When you have analyzed the index like this, you already know that industry. I recommend that you also look at their index, because whatever affects the index and make it come down, it means that all the insurance stock are also coming down. What makes this thing to rally from here to here is what is responsible for all the insurance stock that are listed. So in the index is what tracks what the performance of all the. Let me mark my zone. These are zones that I'm looking at. That's one zone. Then I'm also looking at this zone. I'll teach you to draw this, please. This zone. All right, this zone. Okay. So market can either come and find support here or find support at. For me, anyone you want me to look at, I'll be looking at my notes here also, so that I will not forget anyone. I have ICO here. I think ICO is doing very well. All right, see what happened in ICO. This is a shooting star, but was the shooting star confirmed? No. Where is the most important candle body, bullish body? Here. Do we have a value swing? Yes. No, we don't have a value swing. Three conditions needs to be fulfilled when you have a value swing. A pullback candle, an opposite happening here now. This is opposite candle, and this is also was a pullback candle. So going forward, we expect that the market will go and test back that high. Some people bought at this high. So, and you don't expect them to now come and sell at a loss. At least within this short period, they will still hold it. It's only when it has stayed for long, let's say it now stays there for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they are now getting discouraged. But at this level, I don't think anybody will be discouraged. You bought a stock just last week or last 2 weeks on Friday. If you are a member of my group, I already dropped an hint for you to enter at that level. So, at what level is the market finding support now? At the golden ratio. Where's the golden ratio? 0.618. So here you see market came and tested the golden ratio. It's now here. I need a close above here. When we get a close above there, yes, this bullish candle close above the second most important bullish candle. That's good, meaning that it will expose the previous high. The previous high of 5 naira 10 kobo. So that's how I would have approached that particular stock. Any other insurance, just suggest it in the chat if you, so that I will not be looking at my note. Okay, for name insurance, good opposite candle, and what's it called? Pullback candle, but the body did not engulf the body of the most important candle. See? So in this swing, put Fibonacci from here to, that will be very good. That will be very good. So I'm looking at Sono now. Sono, if you can be helping me with it, so I will not look at my notes, but if you use my note, thank you. Let me just use my note so I can take it. I'll make sure that I did not leave anyone out. So the next one we are looking at now is, we have name, we have Guinea. It's going to, wow. If you know any fundamental that will affect this stock, just drop it in the comment. Maybe you know something. Something is interesting here. My students, can you spot this? Can you spot what is happening here? All right, don't worry. I'll tell you. Please use this as a learning, just to increase your own. But I said this was the level I was waiting for the market to close below. If you are wise, you would have bought at that low. You see what market did? It dipped into this low and broke the high. This is already telling us that we are going higher, because now we don't have a pullback. In the other stock, we had a pullback, but this stock did not pull back. This following candle broke the previous high, making this now. How far can this go? Let me measure the momentum that is pushing it. There's a force that is pushing it. So this is a breakout. This is a breakout. All right, so let's check another one. We have WAPIC. So WAPIC. All right, WAPIC is good. I like this. I like when price is actually sitting at a support. I like when my price is sitting at a support. Let me use this body. Okay, that's the body that closed above it, and I want to measure. So market is, I will tell you my best picture. I'm seeing some interesting things here. I'm seeing some things that are interesting. I tell you. I've not checked this thing. I've not checked. I'm just seeing those stocks now. And I like to analyze the market like that. Because trade will jump, it used to jump at me. When I see the market, you just interpret itself to me immediately. May I see that I saw the what is happening. So from here, what do you think happened here now? This is an opposite candle. We have a pullback candle, and we now have a candle that closed below the low of the most important candle. This is a one first entry at somewhere here. Number two, you can second entry here. Number three, your entry here. But make sure that this body is protected. That's the body of the second most important candle, which is most likely going to hold this price this week. So you do your due diligence, please. And this is a good opportunity that I'm seeing there. Okay, insurance. Forget about this. This is Sparkle. I like this. This is what we call liquid. This is more like a candle with wick below, wick above. The wick below is longer than the wick above. This is bullish pressure. So what we want to see that the market will stand this low. Is this a value swing? No, higher, lower than this low, this high. So this high, sorry, is higher, lower than this high. This is a pullback and no opposite candle. This is a green candle, this is a green candle, and the body of the most important candle is protected. So in this case, this is also a lovely price action setup for me in this stock. If it does anything like that, we are taking it back to the previous high. First, we now want to see what did the market want to do at the previous high. Are the buyers there? Are they still open or they are now fearful? That's what chart is. Chart means if market gets here and let me tell you what if it drops like this. So when price got there, they quickly sell and run out of the market. They are not hopeful. When they bought here, they thought that this thing was going up. It's not going against them. It now went so low, they lost so much money, but on paper, because they did not sell. Now, thank God, something happened. And this price has got into my entry. Let me sell it and just go and sleep. Because for some days now, I've not been sleeping. I've been doing VG. Now the market has got, they've become afraid. So they will supply it, and this will now become a resistance. But let's say they are still hopeful. With the new reform, I trust this stock. It will do well. The stock I'm holding now, in the next 2 years, I won't get it at this above here. Then we are now on another ride. What do? We put Fibonacci and extend it into the future. So if it's going to get to 100, maybe it will take 10 years. Sorry, I just said that on a lighter mode. Okay, let's see another one. Another stock. I just hope I'm able to take all this stock. Oh, there are many. Cornerstone, Sovereign Trust. So let me just take Cornerstone and Sovereign Trust. Then I'll follow your suggestion. The time will not permit me. This meeting has to. Aha. See what I'm saying? This is a pullback candle, but it did not close below the body of the most important candle, which is here. We have his sit on here, and this is this is a bullish continuation pattern. So what I expect percent accuracy is going to hit back that high of 935 kobo. That's how I would have approached it. So when it gets there, the same narrative. Let's see whether it plays out. The other thing that we need to check, let me see one more here, and we take your suggestion. Have I checked Sovereign Trust? Oh, Sovereign Trust. See what happened? It dipped into body of the most important candle. Have I checked this today? Someone please tell me. It looks like it's something I've analyzed. I think so. Someone tell me please. Have I analyzed this stock? So I will not waste time on that. Let's check Sono. I've checked Wapik now. We've taken this. Anyone that I say, let's check Sono. Trans. This is my, will I say it's my favorite now? Because I've seen another favorite. So what the market did is market indecision. Indecision mean that, let me delete all this. Market doesn't know, do I go down, do I come up? Anytime you see a candle that has the same length of wick down and the same length of wick up and have small body, that small body is no longer important. It's just a range. It can be red, it can be green. So treat both of them as the same. So in this case, I will treat this going back to test the low. You know what it means? It's just going to test the low. I don't see it going below here, below 4 naira. I don't see it coming below 4 naira. If it tests the low and forms a bullish continuation pattern, then we take it back to this high first. It has to clear this high before here. You don't predict that it's going to get here. No, it has to first clear the immediate resistance. If it's able to close and clear this resistance, the next resistance is actually going to be here, which is 11 naira 50 kobo. Which other suggestion am I saying? Let me read my chart. I've analyzed Suno. That's Suno for you. So let's see. Red Star, Aradel, NACO. So Aradel, if you are buying Aradel, let me just quickly touch on Aradel because I've done a video on it before in case you don't have it. So for Aradel, you would have approached it as an investor because it looks more like something that is going to be a long-term thing. So what do I do? This is the body of the most important bearish candle. So I'll mark it. We have a bullish candle close above it. We have a value swing here. Continuation. We need a bull that close above here. So if I see a bullish candle that close above here, yes, it will now expose other high. Where are the other high? Look at this channel that I've drawn. So this channel is going to either price move so fast and hit it here, or price move slow, and take a longer time to hit that midpoint. Let me show you what will happen. Because it's a trend line that is going up. And when trend line is going up, the longer it takes, the higher the possibility the price will get. But if it moves to going higher, is a resistance. A price that is preventing the stock from going lower is a support. Then the other one is trend. So what is the trend? This market has not really defined any valid trend yet. The only trend I can see is actually downtrend. If you come down to the lower time frame, change it to Aiki. In fact, market is just been ranging. There is really no trend. This is the high, this is the low. See, we have a bullish trend here that gave way. Then we have a bearish trend there. So market is most likely ranging. It might take some time, but this stock is actually good. You can buy it if you can take the risk. Where's NACO? NACO. So NACO. All right. So let me go back to my. Okay. Go back to my candlestick. Okay. So for NACO, what I can see here now, we have a value swing here. We have a value swing. I won't explain it again since I've said it over and over again. Then we have. So market is almost likely going to find support here first. If it breaks it, we are looking at golden ratio. Golden ratio is around 84 naira 35 kobo. Any other one? What should be the first stock that I looked at? No. Yes, I've done ICO. So refer to the video. Any other stock that you want me to look at? I just have less than 10 minutes on this call. Thank you all for being a part of tonight's connection now that we can manage to have this meeting. Red star for this month. For next month rather, sorry. So if you are interested, we only have 8 slots left. 8 slots left. And I have I only have 3 movement. Times I have to be in Lagos because of training I want to schedule. So I think I've tried for Nigerians, Nigeria, my country. I've really tried for it. That mentorship is the cheapest. I just went around, I was looking, I saw this is the cheapest mentorship I've ever seen. And I've never done mentorship that is that cheap. But if it's still expensive for you now, I'm not sure you are ready to make money in this market. Because what the market is dishing out, I can show you testimonials of people that started the training. During the training, they've made back their money, investing little capital. I know someone that invested 100% and 100,000. And by the time she was sharing her portfolio with me, she had made over 40 something percent. Is it 40 or 60 something? I can't remember. Wow, I was so happy. It's fulfilling, sincerely. You just be happy that wow, so some people can benefit from what you are sharing. And to me, I was just looking at it as something normal. What's the difficulty in this? All right. Calbri, Dangote Sugar, Wando. So I'll look at Wando. I can't take everything. Dangote Sugar, I've done Dangote Sugar before. Previous, and so let's look at Wando. So this is how I would have approached Owando. Owando now, we have a value swing here. The last swing was here. So put your Fibonacci, trying to find support at what? The 50% retracement of this is really, really struggling. In fact, as during the time it was struggling, let me tell you what actually happened. We have a correction, minor trend. Look at it on the weekly. This is a minor downtrend. Anytime you see a lower low, this low is lower than this low is lower, you are already in a trend. So draw it from here. That is what the trend look like. I like channel, so I will draw my channel. So this is the channel. Is a good buy. Is a buy. In fact, you are now buying at the real price of Owando until we have a close below here. That's when this trade is wrong. So if you have Owando, just hold it. Just by aiming back the high. So you're only risking like 30% to make 72%, which is a good risk reward. And remember, I teach entry models. In this market now, I will not come to the market tomorrow and buy everything at 49 naira. When I get to the market, I'll first look at what the sellers want to sell. If the seller says they want to sell at 48 naira, will I tell them, oh no, my chart says I should come and buy at 49 naira? I will tell them I want to give them. You will get there and you say, okay, 48. You know, agree. If someone tell them the way I'm telling you now that Owando has a possibility of eating back 72 naira, will they sell it to you? They will not. So you need information in this market. In fact, you need knowledge. It is knowledge that will give you edge. We still take the loss. Some people will buy this stock at 83 naira, that high. Because if and nobody is willing to buy, the price will stay there. So when the price is staying there and the sellers now, they are now thinking, something that I bought at, let's say I bought it at 33 naira, I want to sell it at 83, but nobody wants to buy. Okay, let me reduce it. I'm still in profit. Even if I sell it at 18 naira, I'm still in profit. So they don't mind selling at this price. It's you that you are on the social media that, okay, go and buy this stuff. Go and buy. You too, you went there and buy at this price. They sold it to you. When it's coming down, you got discouraged, you sold it back. They buy it back from you. The people that told you to to buy here, they will be the ones that will sell it to buy it from you here. So never, never, my rule, never follow anybody for your investment. You are the chief executive officer, the CEO, the MD of your portfolio. Whatever anybody tells you, I've heard. You go and do it. So know the market for yourself. That's why I will continue to emphasize this mentorship class. Next year, my mentorship class of these three group of 10 is not going to continue. I know. In fact, I am already feeling it. I won't continue it, sincerely. I will not. I would rather focus on the market now and make money, because what I want to make in in the market is more than what you want to give me for training. I'm just giving it out so that people can benefit from this classes. All right. Any other stock? I'm rounding up. I'm rounding up. I'm rounding up. I'm rounding up. Tell me in the comments which stock are you going to buy this week? Following all these things I have shared, drop it in the comments. This is the stock I want to buy from tomorrow. From tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm waiting. Anybody? CWG. CWG. Computer Warehouse Group. You, by making me to look at this chart, you will make me feel like people scam me. I did analysis when this stock was here. When CWG got to here, I sold 9 naira something. I sold. Telling me, why are you selling? I say, this thing has hit my high because I didn't know that the market is going to break out. The market was going to be that strong. In trading, you will never know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So anything can happen. That's why I always recommend that you have 3 entry, 3 exit. So when you buy here, your first target will be here, hit it. If it moves maybe somewhere here, you sell. Then the rest you can now allow it to go as far it can go, as far as it can go. But from me, it's already overextended, and we have a value swing on the weekly. So if you have a value swing on the weekly, let me use Fibonacci to trap where the market is currently. Where is it? We are already at that's 0.786. And another thing I'm seeing the trend line. So there is a trend line here. Every time you have a higher high, there is a trend. So there is a trend here. So put it like this. Where's the neck of this? This is it. Double it. You see why the market is trying to struggle at that level. But I don't trust that support. I don't really trust it. So if it's able to come lower, you can buy. But at that price, I will not support it. In fact, there's no entry to buy yet. There's no entry to buy yet. Why? You need a close above the body of the most important bearish candle, which has not occurred there. I will not suggest it. But this candle that formed last week is actually an indecision candle, a candle with small body, small wick above, small wick below. Market doesn't know, do I go up higher into, let's say, 4, buy one portion here, 25%, buy it here. If it comes down lower, let it drop, buy another portion. If it comes down lower, buy another portion, and also space it in time. Spacing it in time means that you allow time to us. That's all that we can take on this call. Thank you all for joining me. I have class now that I have to go. I didn't even know that it's 7 o'clock. People will be waiting for me in the chat